We are now honored to have Elsie Odero speak.
Congratulations to my classmates. Congratulations to my professors. Actually, congratulations to everyone in the room. It took a lot of support to get us here. In general, I have a very complicated relationship with the university, but I truly take pride in the ICS department. I take pride in my professors. I take pride in my classmates. I take a lot of pride in the coursework we do through ICS. So this is just kind of like a thank you, little something. So I was hanging out with 6 of my friends sometime last week, and 3 of us had taken the intro class to ICS with Professor Namakal. We had a moment where the 3 of us just gushed about how completely transformative taking the intro class with her was. And we weren't even being nostalgic in a romanticizing way. We were just appreciative of how it's through that class that we got a sense of urgency about how important it is for us to stay committed to bringing about better ways of being, better structures, despite understanding the difficulty in doing so. And for me, that's one of the things that I take a lot of pride in as an ICS major, how we learned not to be paralyzed by discomfort. I think the commencement speaker today also talked about this, and when I heard her saying it, I was like, did you look at my thing? But okay, but how we've learned not to be paralyzed by discomfort. There's a lot of power in being able to do that, and we're all living Duke with that, my classmates. Another powerful thing that I can confidently say we're living Duke with as ICS majors is an expansive way of thinking. After taking the intro class, we all branched out to focus on different regions, taking classes in different disciplines, and then came back together for either the capstone seminar or the honors thesis seminar. In my capstone class with Professor Rosenblatt, we got to see how rich in thought and analysis our discussions were. Because of the totally different experiences we had throughout our time here. Literally, I was always so mind blown by my classmates here. ICS capstone seminar 1005 section. For me, learning about these different ways of thinking about the world from my classmates was very hope-giving. It made clear how everything is more expansive than we think, and having that in mind as I try to figure out what my career path will be has been an incredible source of support. I still don't have, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do after undergrad, so this is something that is very timely for me. I'm leaving Duke transformed by this major, literally. And I say this with certainty because during my senior year at Duke, I got to see firsthand how ICS has shifted my ways of thinking. And I specifically say ICS because I swear I could write a whole thesis about how Professor Mather's, Professor Namakal's, and Professor Rosenblatt's pedagogical methods left an imprint on me. This past year, I got to work on 2 major research papers. One was for my capstone class, and another was for a different class cross-listed with ICS. And for both classes, my topics of research revolved around writing about communities that are normally documented in ways that tend to unhuman them. For my capstone class, I wrote about a nomadic community in northern Kenya that has been continuously left out of or misrepresented in national conversations in Kenya and the material consequences that this has had for the community. I'm from Kenya, by the way. And for my second class, I wrote about how queer activism has been documented in South Africa. Writing these papers required a lot of boldness from me because as an ICS student, I know how research and knowledge production has historically been implicated in minoritizing groups of people. When I completed writing the papers, I was satisfied with my work, but more so with my writing and research processes of these communities. I was glad that even in writing about difficult issues, my processes were driven by boldness and care, things I cultivated throughout my time with ICS at Duke. And that's the frame of mind I'm leaving Duke with. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do after undergrad, but I feel boldened and supported and ready to care in the world. And I hope that you may not feel exactly the same, but I hope that you're as hopeful as I am Again, I'm so proud of ICS class of 2019, and yeah, I wish you well as we do. Thank you.